we kind of similar to Richmond over there where you come from. You know what I mean? Similar areas. You know what I'm saying? So I know exactly kind of what you're talking about, man. But I want to switch on over to some basketball now, man, and talk about your Bucks. You're in the off season, man. Just talk about some of the storylines you're looking forward to this season as you enter this season.
Man, I'm not even looking forward to a storyline. I'm just looking forward to going out there and doing what I got to do. I'm coming off a year where I got traded for the first time in my career, and I had been on one team for 11 years.
Mm-hmm.
I had all my family right there in Portland. My kids, all this stuff right there with me. And then, going through a divorce and having to move away from my kids in a snap of a finger. You get traded a couple of days before camp, having to pack up, figure out a new situation. It was a rough year. So just this whole summer, man, I just planted my feet in the ground, and I just locked myself in, into my training, spending time with my kids. I didn't travel as much. My whole summer was about, being around people I love and also preparing myself for this season. So I can't say I'm looking forward to for real. Like, I think I reached the stage in my career, bro, where I'm not emotional over criticism no more.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not emotional over praise. I'm not looking for no validation. Like, I know that I've done it. My body of work speaks for itself. For my consistency speaks for itself. This is going to be my 13th year. And the only reason I'm playing at this point is, for one, because I love the game. And for two, I want to know what it feel like to win it all. So, I mean, I'm on a team that got a chance to do that. And I'm coming back, to, get the results for all the preparation and then just, have that experience. But all the other stuff, like I ain't even tripping on it.
I know that's right, man. And you know what, man? It's funny you say that, man. I was when I played in the National Football League, I was released and cut. I wasn't traded or anything like that. I only played for 2 teams. But I'm always interested. Oftentimes we're such great athletes, we're told yes so much in our life. You know what I mean? What was that experience like, knowing that the business part of the sport has now started to catch up with you a little bit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's in this business, man. I think my first 11 years in Portland, like, I had it made. It was a hand in glove fit. Me being in a city like that. Let me see. Look.
Oh, look at that.
You don't care. I see. I like it.
Beautiful.
I like it. But being in a city like Portland, where it's just laid back, it's close to home.
Yeah.
Like small town, it was perfect. The organization, everything just fit. You know what I'm saying? It was close enough for my family to relocate and move out there and feel comfortable there. It lasted a long time. So just to have so much positivity in my entire career, it's only right that, some storms gonna come.
Yeah.
And obviously they come through even throughout that time. But, just wanting to have a chance to win. And then, when you think you're going to get traded one place and you think it's going to work out because you got a good relationship, and then it don't work out and you end up, being traded somewhere that, I'm in a great situation. But when I had my mind thinking I was going, one place and then I ended up going somewhere else, it changed that experience for me, when it was in that process. So, like you said, I think that was a moment in my career where it was like I thought I had done everything right.
Mm-hmm.
I had performed. I was a law-abiding citizen.
Yeah.
I only brought good things. So I felt like, okay, I'll have some favor in this situation, and I didn't. And don't nobody owe me nothing, and it went how it went, and now it's kind of like it's just another layer. You know what I'm saying? Another experience for me. And I'm cool with that. I'm rolling with that.
Yeah. Any regrets from on your end? Any regrets how you handled it? Anything? Because I mean, look, man, I'm just a fan of yours, a fan of basketball, a fan of, outside looking in, man. And I thought you handled your whole that entire situation with class. You know what I'm saying? Has there been any regrets on your end?
No, I don't have no regrets. I think one thing for me, man, is I know that my intentions is always right. Even if I might make a decision and in the end it's like you shouldn't have did this or you shouldn't have did that, I always know my intentions is right, and I don't do sucker shit, in no area of my life. I know I don't do that. So if I choose wrong or if I do something I shouldn't have did, then it'll be just that. It's not gonna be something that I'm like sitting there regretting because I did it emotionally or something like that. So I don't have no regrets, man. I think it's gonna end how it's supposed to end. It's gonna go how it's supposed to go. And whether that's positive or negative, I know that I'm gonna be straight. Like I'm gonna be good regardless. Like if it don't go, it's like maybe that wasn't in the cards. But in my mind, it's gonna end right. On a positive note.
I mean, I know I'm gonna get got, but I'm gonna get mine more than I get got though.
2-4 for the one time. I'ma get got, but I bet I get mine. 2-4 to 2-6, and if I get got, then you know what I'ma get.